Afternoon, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Talking Gas podcast. This is my match reaction of yesterday's game. Of course, don't forget to leave your honest thoughts and opinions in the comments below. I'm going to try and give you as honest as I can my thoughts after watching that yesterday. Really poor yesterday, really bad. Please do like and subscribe as well. On the road to 6,500 subscribers, so keep up the amazing support. Also, later on, we will be live again at 8 PM as we go more in depth and detail over yesterday's game, and also we're going to be previewing the Stevenage game. So don't forget to check out that on the live stream or watch it back if you can't watch it live later on. But yesterday Rovers battered 4-1 by Burton. Back-to-back defeats, 4 defeats on the road this season, and down to 17th place in the league. After a lot of positivity and positive play style in the last few games, last 4 or 5 games, including the Peterborough game and the Oxford game, which we also played well. But yesterday was just completely different. When the lineup come out, I was a bit, Gibbons playing, Ward coming straight back in after being injured for a while. At least Crabbe and Marcus were back. They were on the bench, but it was just weird. The first 10 minutes we were really good. Probably scored one of the best goals we have done so far this season. A brilliant team goal. Great hold up play from Martin. Pass it through the middle, out left. Collins with a brilliant ball, and it was great to see Evans get his first goal of the season. But then after that, it was just terrible. I don't know what happened. It was like Barton said to him, go 1-0 up and then just sit back and stop playing. But it looked like we completely forgot what we were doing. It was just so weird, so frustrating, too slow, too predictable. There's so many words to use to describe it, honestly. It was just strange how we just started really well and then just stopped. And then Burton came into the game. They got the equaliser. Everyone just stopped playing, didn't go with their runners. They crossed it in for 1-1. Same thing on the left side. They put a ball over the top on the left-hand side. The player had the time to bring it down. I don't know what Gibbons was doing. Awful defending. They got it in the box. Again, poor defending, and they score to make it 2-1. Half-time comes around. A few changes are made. Sinclair goes off. Grant Ward goes off. Grant Ward looks like he's got another knock. Finley come on. Kramer come on. Vel went to the wing. Then we looked really good for 10 minutes. Great ball from Kramer across the box. Someone should have been there. Then we actually score a goal. A perfectly good goal where our player gets fouled. And then their player goes down holding his head for some apparent reason. We score the goal and the ref disallows it. He was a shambles, the ref. But that's the norm now. That's the norm. I'm not going to blame him on the defeat. Because we didn't deserve to win anyway. There wasn't enough, creativity. There wasn't enough doing the basics properly. Players look clueless. Apart from the first 10 minutes in the start of the game and the first 10 minutes after half-time, we were poor. Poor passes, slow, predictable, way too easy to play against. And personally, I don't think Burton were that good. Even their manager said that after the game. But what they did do is they done the basics well. They defended it as a team. They were solid. And they moved it quicker, and they went forward all the time. With us, it was sideways, backwards. We had, I think, nearly 70% of the ball, but most of the time it was in our own half because no one was moving, no movement at all. And they go on and get a brilliant goal, one of the best goals I've seen this season from Joe Powell. Cox had no chance in goal. And then they go and get a 4th goal. The power took it past Cox. I've seen a few people blaming Cox and thinking, is Belshaw better? And for me, Cox is I loved Belshaw, but Cox is way better. Yes, they scored all their 4 shots on target, but I don't think Cox could have done a lot about any of the goals. Yeah, he looked shaky in parts, playing it out from the back. But yeah, it was overall, it's just as a team, as a squad, as a management team, it wasn't good enough. And, a lot of people now are questioning Barton. We will go into that more later on in depth, in detail, at 8 o'clock on the channel. But yeah, that's my thoughts. That's my honest thoughts. I would have probably been a lot more angry if I'd done it yesterday, straight after the game as well. But yeah, let me know if you agree, disagree. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see you later on at 8 PM. And yeah, thanks for watching. Up the gas.